So close. Let's see if we can. Do it like that. Is that better? I mean, hi y'all. I had to fix it. I felt like the screen, I felt like the camera was too close. I felt like it was, and welcome to Wednesday Live. Hey Cheryl. Hey Trisha. Hey Nikki. Okay. I'm gonna do what you're manifesting. I want to see some good news because I've been seeing like so much completion, and I'm not like one of them poly-positive readers. I'm gonna tell you like it is. And I feel like we've been in a lot of completion energy actually. But I feel like this full moon eclipse is going to be nice. So I'm going to see what you're manifesting, although you should not be doing manifestation work. If you do rituals or whatever, you definitely should not be doing them now. Or like you should definitely wait until after this next eclipse. We should not be, you know. So I haven't been doing any of my ritual work, no spells, no 369, no nothing. Hi Steven. Hi Nikki. I think I said that already. So we'll see if we can get a look to, you know, what you're manifesting. You know, last night I didn't post the midnight messages because it's like I kept seeing a past person and I'm just like, I don't, you know, and like, I'm not doing that. So, sorry y'all. I don't know if you hear that. I have a call coming in. It's been like constant this week. I don't know if anyone else has been weathering that, where people just want to talk all week long. I don't know if it's like this Mercury thing going on or what, but it's like, it feels like people just want to talk like nonstop. And I'm a Sagittarius too. I'm not the one. I'm not here for constant talking. So, let's get these, because I didn't pre-shuffle the cards at all. I was eating lunch and then, you know. And then on Friday's live, we do love. Such as it is. And I'd really love for you guys to let me know what your favorite readings are so I can do more of that. I don't really have a set schedule for readings. I know everyone likes the midnight messages, but... And I actually do them real time. I don't do them ahead of time. I sit there and do them at 10 o'clock at night. That's right, because I'm devoted. Still feeling the energy of very much being in the mind. It like feels like Sagittarius. You'll let me know if that's where you're at. But it just feels like loaded up with mind energy. Meaning overthinking, overthinking, overthinking. Y'all want to stop that. Hi, Sherry. Any news, Sherry? We're going to see if there's any good news. Oh, someone's in their feelings. Hi, Kathleen. Someone won't stop calling me. They're like calling me everywhere. Hi, Amy. No. Sagittarius and Taurus is a difficult, not an easy flow. Not easy. So let's see. We're looking for good news today, Sag. Good news. This is what we want. Thank you. Oh, geez. Sherry. You're at the ER with a cold? A Capricorn, huh? Capricorns aren't bad. I mean, you know, the thing with Capricorn is that Capricorn's ruled by Saturn. And Capricorns often remind me of Virgos. Like, I feel like they kind of have a way they think things should be done. And I feel like that would be the only difficulty for Sagittarius, because we do not fall under the way things should be done. We do not. But I don't know, you know, like, because we're all 12 signs, there isn't one, and I don't really prescribe the sun sign astrology. I don't feel like there's one sign that Sagittarius is best with. I feel like what we have, people need, okay, because people need to come out of themselves, you know, but yeah, no with the X, Sherry. We talked about that. We talked about that. Hi, Vaughn. Okay, so what is Sagittarius's good news? What are they manifesting? Oh, you're getting help for the future. What is Sagittarius manifesting? There's a strong energy of someone wanting to help. Wow. If you watched this morning's reading, it was about being available for that kind of energy. Not necessarily for someone to help, but for receiving, right? For being, letting people know what you're going through and who you really are. Oh my gosh, you're expecting? Congratulations. So a leg up is here. Go the distance. Co-create. There's a strong energy of coming together to work with people. And community is underneath. Some of you might be moving. So let's take a look and see what this is all about. What is Sagittarius manifesting? Feels like someone is showing up in a more creative way that brings in peace. Because co-create is sitting here with the owl. With the owl and the egg, which represents peace. And look, what's interesting is that go the distance and this card both have cheetahs. right? So this is about the future. Definitely a more working together energy. So what, oh my goodness. Wowza. It's like something is finally working out. Temperance is on the bottom with the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles for some. This will be working things out with someone from the past. Or it just really feels like people working together for the future, which brings in peace and prosperity and a new beginning, because owls often, interesting. Well, a leg up for Sagittarius. A leg up for Sagittarius. A leg up for Sagittarius. Gotta cover that because it's sneaky. A leg up for Sagittarius. I feel like someone needs your help, Sag. It's like something that wasn't working out that you probably moved on from. There's a conversation coming in with the Six of Swords. There's definitely a sense of cooperation here. What is go the distance? Justice. What is go the distance? It's like something that wasn't moving forward, you're getting help with, or you're helping someone else. There's working together going on. And this has to do with a path that was averted. Hi, Nita. This was a path that was averted, meaning there was something that you were working on together and it stopped. Somehow it's working out now because you're getting cooperation from someone. But the funny part is you were willing to do this on your own. Like you were willing to just move on from this and do this on your own. And suddenly there is cooperation being built here. What is the Six of Swords about? The Six of Swords. Okay, I guess that was clear. Seven of Pentacles. This was definitely something that you invested in, but didn't seem to be going anywhere. You're getting justice in this situation. It's like you couldn't get on the same page. Oh, writing a book? How nice. That's a very Sagittarius thing to do. It definitely is. So tell me about the Two of Wands. It was like, so this was just something that you were working on that it's like you couldn't come to an agreement. There were things that could not be overcome. Suddenly it's starting to pay off. But I feel like it's not, something about it is not what you expected. I don't even get what that means, 1052. I don't even know what you're saying. I don't know what that. I still don't get it, what you're trying to say. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is feeling like something that wasn't working out is definitely starting to work out now. But it may be something that you said to yourself, oh, it's something you said to yourself, right? You were going to go on and do this by yourself, carry on by yourself. This was definitely a path that it just really got ended. And there's something about it coming back together. Tell me about the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune together, reversed. Someone you have unfinished business with. But I don't think you thought that you did. I think you thought this was over. You're being given justice. There is justice coming to you. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. This definitely has to do. Thank you. This has to do with money. There was something that you were doing that wasn't working. And this was a dream that you probably moved on from because it just seemed like it wasn't working, like you would only get to a certain point with it and then it would stop working. And then so at one point you probably moved on. But with the Ten of Pentacles, there's a change here. It kind of tells you too that you thought it was done. It wasn't done. It wasn't done at all. With the Ten of Pentacles, it's having a big turnaround. What is this? Co-create. And someone's helping you. I feel like that's the difference. Someone is helping you here. And they're helping you figure out the problems. Co-create. Five of Swords. Queen of Cups. Yeah, someone's helping you figure out what was wrong in this. Hey, Setsu. Sometimes I have a hard time focusing in the live chat. But this was something you were doing for the future. It's like you were just ready to give up and move on from it because it really wasn't working. And you thought it was done. And this could also be a person. If you thought you were done with a person, the universe is saying, no, you're not done. It was kind of just averted, like went off track. But there's something about it that all of a sudden is going to work out with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this person just didn't want to work with you at the time. And all of a sudden they do. And I feel like you might feel some kind of way about it with the Seven of Wands. So definitely some cooperation for the future is coming in with another person. This could be business because of the Ten of Pentacles, or it could be love. Well, this is a free reading, but I don't give free personal readings ever. Not ever, ever. So let's see what energy your angels are bringing. Yeah. I don't know anyone who does on YouTube, to be honest with you. I did last Friday. I was doing free energy, but I can't do that every week. You know, it's about value. Gosh, my desk is such a mess. What is Sagittarius receiving? What the hell is that? Are you saying something personal to someone, 1052? Okay, let's see what energy is being sent to you. Your angels, guides. I think so. What is Sagittarius receiving? What is Sagittarius receiving? What is Sagittarius receiving? Protection. What is Sagittarius receiving? It's like truth, information. What is Sagittarius receiving? So, Sagittarius, you are receiving information. This could be coming intuitively because it's angelic protection. Something is being protected and stabilized. Earth and ground is here with harmony and resolution. So you are receiving an answer to something that is going to make things better and make them stable. So let's see what that's all about. Oh my gosh. Blessings and abundance is on the bottom with ease and grace and surrender. So specifically if you're looking for money, right? It will come easier if you kind of stop trying to control it. Stop trying to control, one, how it comes, right? Or how it's done. You know, with surrender, we're letting go of controlling outcomes. But let's see. Find out what this information is you're receiving. Because I can't sit here all day. I'm going to later today do a you and your person reading too. But let's see. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Ooh. Well, it looks like love is working out, or a dream. Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the stars on the bottom. So what information is coming to Sagittarius? What information is coming to Sagittarius? Six of Swords again. Getting information about a change that helps you to move forward. What information is Sagittarius getting? Information. Six of Wands. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I think someone's getting money or getting a new job. Because it's, no, Six of Swords, Six of Wands. That's about success. Eight of Pentacles. Money is coming, y'all. Money is coming. If you're looking for a new job, then that's, and someone is giving you the information. Queen of Swords. Yes, there are links in all my readings for personal readings. Wow. Tell me about this abundance. So someone is telling you, either they're giving you resources or they're telling you about, this could be a new job for one thing. But it is like, it is resources coming in that move you towards success, especially if you've been struggling. Your struggle is just about over. Something you do is getting a lot of attention, and it may be bringing in information that allows for you to have a new opportunity. My name is Heidi. So tell me about this abundance. Abundance for Sagittarius. Kind of an unsure time. Maybe you feel too like you have not been manifesting anything. Two of Cups. Tell me about this abundance. Abundance. Somebody's got more than one option in love. Hi, Marty. Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom. Money is coming. I'm telling you, money is coming. I've seen it twice now. But I feel like there is someone or more than one person who may be dealing with more than one person, okay? The Magician reverse, not really sure what to do. The Two of Cups is here with the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. That's being unsure of a choice between two people. And so... tell me about this choice. Yeah, you know, I just kind of feel like you don't know who to trust. Seven of Swords reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. Knight of Swords. If you're dealing with more than one person, I feel like you don't know who to choose. And I don't really feel like you're going to choose anyone. Seven of Swords reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. The Knight of Swords. That is just like moving on. Because you don't want to be impulsive. You don't want to make the wrong choice. And that's why you may just pull yourself back from the situation altogether. That's for somebody. That's for somebody. And I feel like with the Two of Cups, one of these people you may love. And I feel like you have to pull yourself back to figure that out. But there is success coming in. And there is moving beyond a bad time. A bad time, for sure. Hi, Lisa. Well, Sag is getting money and success and help and maybe more than one choice in love. It's like so many different messages, which is very Sagittarius because we have very scattered energy. We have very scattered energy. So definitely manifesting money and success going forward with something you didn't expect success from. You're getting help in it. Yeah. Well, I don't know who that was for, Sherry, because I do not have two people. I'm a Sagittarius, but someone out there does. And, we saw it in the singles reading somewhat too. And that was just choosing to pull themselves back and kind of just dip into life by themselves. That is kind of the energy that's floating around. So let's see if you have any more messages that need to be seen. Well, the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands was there. That definitely is positive for moving. And success. And it just speaks more to the success is coming. The success that you've waited for is coming. Any more messages for Sagittarius? But one essential thing that was actually in there that should be, yeah, I hear you. That is to be considered is that the universe really wants you not to force anything. Like in terms of, they're telling you that abundance is going to be coming to you easily. Things being stabilized is going to come to you easily if you move with ease, if you let go how things have to happen, You're welcome. Well, mindset is everything, Nita. So any more messages for Sagittarius before we cut out of here? Any more messages for Sagittarius? Ace of Swords. Any more messages for Sagittarius? Someone's facing the truth about needing to walk away from a Knight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like, and it came out sideways at first, this is someone that just doesn't, thank you. That is the tree of life, y'all. Someone who doesn't, they act without thinking, right? They speak without thinking. And it could actually be that someone said something you didn't like. Okay. Because the Ace of Swords often is the harsh truth. And there's something about this person, you know, you need to walk away. You know, they don't act right. You know, you need to walk away and move towards a new beginning. Ew. And, you know, the truth is, I feel like with this person, you didn't really want to walk away, right? But with the Seven of Cups here, you realize that you may have been living in a fantasy world. And, you know, it's telling you to take a step back. This is someone that you have to protect your energy from. So that's not really a good thing. And there's something about it, it's like you won't see it. You won't see that you need to protect yourself from this person. Okay? But they represent, as the Knight of Swords, they don't think about what they're doing. And often I would think that can land you into trouble. You know, Five of Wands with the Three of Cups. This is someone you think is for you that really is not for you. Okay? Three of Cups with the Five of Wands. They're not for you. And they're going to continue to be this person, the Knight of Swords, someone who doesn't think about what they do. And, you know, yeah, especially with the Fool, man. This is someone who's careless, who makes poor decisions, who just jumps into things and doesn't think about it. And yeah, Ace of Cups, it's time to move on. It's time to move on to and probably feeling really disappointed about it. You know, could be anyone, could be a friend, could be a lover. It's not specific. Especially showing up as the Three of Cups could most likely be friends or family. Okay. This is someone, and they probably bring you an idea that they want you to join them on. But this person literally cannot be trusted. Okay. And they're out for themselves. Okay. Keep that in mind. They are out for themselves. You think that they want, like, to work together. But that's not the truth. This person's out for themselves. And it's time to end that. I don't know who that is, but we've seen that before in your readings. So just be very wary of the people around you, specifically if they are bringing something to you that they want you to help them with, or it's like, Sag, I got this great idea. Let's do this, but it's not well thought out. It's like this person, it may be like, this is how this person is. They bring these ideas, right? But they're not thought out. They're not planned. They're not researched. And this is someone who takes bad chances. Okay? Don't do it. Why? Females are the best friends. Don't do it. So if someone brings you a new idea, don't do it. And it's like, it's not just that they are not for you. They may care about you, but this will just cause a rift because this person hasn't thought this out. They haven't thought it out. There's someone, and you'll know this person because they often make careless decisions. They often don't think things through. And so whenever, if this idea comes in for you, just say no. Just say, I love you, but no, cannot, can't do, I'm too busy. You know what I mean? I'm too busy. I am too busy. So let's real quick see what you should focus on. I don't know if it's mind games so much as, you know, this is just an impulsive, careless person. And what's interesting is that often we can be convinced to go in on these things because Sagittarius also is impulsive, you know, but you want to really consider where it's coming from. Okay. You don't want to lose anything. It's like, I don't think they're out to hurt you, but they're thinking about them. They're thinking about them. I don't necessarily think they're out to hurt you. Which, and if it's family, that's a hard flow, man. You know, it's hard to say no to family, but you're welcome. I know this was so many messages that were kind of like all over the place, but I don't know what to tell you, Sag. Oh, good luck, Kathleen. So let's see what Sagittarius needs to focus on. What does Sagittarius need to focus on? Ew, forgiveness. The Sagittarius need to focus on. Let go of your judgments, forgiveness, and trust your instincts. Trust your instincts to guide you through this situation. So don't judge the person, but there's something you already know about this situation. And you are supposed to trust yourself in this. And stand your ground. Okay. High generational molehill. And this completes our reading. I know it was a little crazy. It felt a little crazy to me too. God. We definitely do. We definitely do. Well, of course we should think that. We definitely should think that, you know? If you don't love yourself, who else is going to do it? Definitely. So definitely a lot. It felt, I don't know, there must be like, you know, people watching. And so there were a lot of situations appearing in that. Thank you so much. Because, you know, I always feel like these live readings are horrible because I feel like they're all over the place. So, oh, really? I don't do it that often. Like, I know some people are out here doing it every day. I don't do it. So there were a lot of different situations. Well, Marty, have you read the Four Agreements? Because it really felt like it was playing to those concepts. And that is, you know, we are judgy people. Like Sagittarius, we are judgy, right? And basically, oh, okay, but okay, you eyes forward. um, everyone has their own truth, and everyone is the narrator. They're all the main character of their own story, you know? And I feel like, yes, great. I love those books. Those books changed the way I thought, to be honest. I read a lot of books, but that was one of them. Oh, thanks, Sherry. I always feel like they suck because they don't, like, I don't know. I guess I'm so used to the way that I do readings. And yes, best ever. Change. I don't get heartbroken. Trauma does change a person. Yeah. Like once I read that, it's really hard to, like, we all have, like, what we think is right may not be right to another person, and that doesn't make their truth wrong. It just means it's not your truth, right? So, and that's what I always see. That's what I always see, by that. When I see the three of swords come up, for instance, because I always think of your truth, their truth, and the actual truth. I do. I always think that. And it's so funny that no one thinks about the three of swords in terms of a conversation. Well, I love Sagittarius, Nita. I am a Sagittarius, sun and moon, and that's basically why I created this channel, because I felt as if Sagittarius readings often were, it seems to me, I might be wrong, but it seems to me that people they didn't know much about Sagittarius unless they were Sagittariuses themselves. Oh, I'm sorry, Marty. It's really hard, and it's hard to watch when people aren't doing the work, you know? I mean, we have to have understanding for people when they slip into past patterns, but when they're not trying, a Sagittarius cannot stand that. We don't flow with non-growth. What are we talking about, Nick? Tones of voice, the words used. I actually have a really soft voice, but you can't hear it if I don't project. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. I really like it too. Well, you have to protect you. Don't let people take advantage. Then Marty, you should just pull back. We can't. I mean, and here's the thing, forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. You don't even have to tell people you forgive them. Write it in a letter. You don't have to tell people. And by the way, I did start a channel for spiritual practice. I'll be doing a lot of things there. It's only a couple of videos, but it's there. Yeah, I mean, forgiveness is for you, and not forgiving can hurt you. Thanks, Stephen. But one of the main reasons the way I do readings is um, because I like to sit with the cards because they talk to me. You know, not the way I'm talking to you, but they talk to me. Yeah, forgiveness is for you because you can't hold on to anger. It will destroy you. Yes, indeed. It will. And it's hard. It's hard for everybody. It's hard for me sometimes. You know, it is hard. And you care about people, so you want to give them a chance to do the right thing. But, you know, this whole like I can hold space for you, but I'm not meeting you down here if I'm up here, you know, especially when you do so much work on yourself and you know, then someone wants to bring you down here, it's like, no, no, sorry. And that's when you know it's time to separate. You know, you don't have to tell them. You don't have to tell them ever. I have forgiven lots of people. I write it out. And one of the things I did, I can't remember, it was before the eclipses started, right? I wrote out letters to people I was angry with. And I wrote out letters to people I was angry with and I burned them because I don't want anger. I don't want to feel anger. I don't want to carry anger. And what other people do is not yours to carry. It's theirs to carry. It's not yours. You know, that changed how I viewed heartbreak so much. You know, what you do is on you, what I do is on me. Yes, no, no anger for me. Thank you. Thank you. No. Uh-uh. You know, and sometimes that takes time, but, you know, I don't even suggest telling people you forgive them. Very true. And my answer to everything, Marty, is always going to be journal, journal, journal to everything, like endlessly. It is the best. Journaling and burning shit. That's another thing that I do on the regular is burn stuff. Not like, you know, people or places or, you know what I'm saying. I think basically that none of us are one thing. I think it's really, I don't know what the word would be exactly, but no one is one thing. Oh, yeah. And so no one's all good, no one's all bad. You know, and it's okay to, but like we are Sagittarians, we tend to think the best of people. We see the best in people, but what often happens is that we don't see the other parts or we don't want to, but you have to see the other parts. You know, there is no like no one's all good and all bad. And it's not bad that you see the best in someone, but you have to be realistic. You know, you have to be realistic. You can't put people up on a pedestal because you do them no service and you do yourself no service. I saw a video one time about when you expect people to show up for you in ways that they cannot show up for you, you fail them as well. Yeah, me too, Shari. Me too. Like all kinds of things. Oh, that's a nice name. Blind, huh? Yeah, we are. We're all things. Like, I've anyone who claims to have never done a bad thing in their life is crazy. We all have. And so, you can understand or you can give someone understanding and forgiveness does not mean that you have to engage with them. Does not mean, because you always have to put yourself first. So you have to know what is good for you and what is not. You could hold space if they make changes, they can come back in, they can open the door, but I'm not meeting you there because I've been there and I don't like it there. Yes. Yeah, it's really hard. I can tell you that, like, intuition, really hard to trust your own intuition, or trusting intuition because it's something that holds no evidence right away. It is very hard. I mean, I myself sometimes suffer from a little imposter syndrome, to be honest, especially when, like, even I'm doing a reading and it will be like, this just doesn't make sense. It's got to fall. I mean, literally. And sometimes we can tend to see people in a way that so it's also possible, just to get a little woo woo, that you can see people in the 5D, but not give enough resonance to the 3D. So someone could be this person, right? Especially if you're seeing them from a soul level, which is something that happens to me a lot, but their actions in the 3D don't match up with who they're supposed to be, right? But you got to see people as they are right now. You know what I'm saying? And allow for them the space to be that person that you see them to be. Yeah. I don't, and I see a lot about detachment, and I can see how detachment is a good thing, but I don't know. I want emotional attachments, to be honest. I'm an empath. I move off of feeling, so I don't want to live in a world where I am emotionally detached. Oh, thanks, Blackie. Well, here's a clue. Your mind controls your emotions, and emotions are reactions to situations. In other words, emotions change, they disappear, and they're controlled by your mind. And you absolutely can't even get intuition unless your mind is clear, because your mind lies. Your mind tells you what to feel, and that's usually based on the past. I'm sure you've heard that. So, okay, so we'll just take a simple thing. Okay, so when you were a kid, or any time in your life, someone hit you with a rock, right? And it really hurt, and you had to go to the hospital and get stitches, and it was a really painful period of your life. So then when someone else hit you with a rock, and it could be a rock this big, doesn't really hurt, but you automatically emotionally go back to that time in which it really, really hurt. And that's the explanation about how your mind controls your emotions. It's a explanation. It's probably not the only explanation. I hate the word attachment, to be honest, because it automatically insinuates something unhealthy. I, you know, because they've made it something ugly in the spiritual community. they've made it something ugly, and I don't. I went through a period of my life, a really painful period. I don't, I am a survivor of things. Let's just leave it there. And where I totally didn't feel nothing at all. I was totally numb. And it was like when I left that situation, I couldn't imagine a world where I didn't feel. All I wanted to do was feel. Feel, feel, feel. And, I think that if you're going to detach from anything, one, you can't detach from your heart, but detach from expectations. Detach from expecting things to go a certain way. That is, like, or expecting someone to act a certain way. It's very it's very complicated. You have to learn how to detach from situations that no longer serve you, though. So, like, if you break up with someone, you have to heal. You have to heal, but it doesn't mean that you stop feeling for them. It just changes. You detach from the need to be with them. I know it's so complicated, right? I know that, like, the technical language with all of these things is, and detachment really is about how you expect things to turn out. You know, you can't control love. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, that's ego too. And Sagittarius is not get a pass on ego. We definitely, and it's so weird because you need a certain amount of ego to achieve things. And so, one thing I say often is that, and especially in this world now where spiritual things are big business, right? And everyone wants to tell you what to do. You have to take parts of it that work for you and leave the rest. Because I think we have a lot of people out here saying what we should do to achieve this result. And no, you have to do what's for you. So I try to really be that way, in terms of sharing advice and ideas and then you can take what you want out of it, what works for you. That's why even when I talk about like meditation, I know that one form of meditation doesn't work for everyone. And when I was approaching meditation, I was like, I cannot sit here for 2 hours. I can't do it. So I found, particularly when it comes to meditation, that diversity works well for me. I can do it one way one day, do it another way another day. And I actually have incorporated 4 or 5 different types of meditation and managed to drill down the time to make it work for me. I'm a fire sign. I can't sit still. Yeah, so thanks you guys. God, I've already taken up so much of your time. And, I will talk to you soon. Toodles.